We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Third down and 3. They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's not going to outrun the defense and push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple.
He's forced out of bounds.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick-6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick-6.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers 7, Cowboys 0.
plays well now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick six. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. Pick up of 46 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
To the ground, a first down run. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocks down hard in the backfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Left side. The Bucs have it. He works free. Right side. He's to the 40. To the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown Buccaneers. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass right side, caught by Levy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made him comfortable as receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's 2nd down. Good up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 then. First down, Cowboys.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Moving outside the pocket. First down throw there is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. His 12th touchdown of the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Hill on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Left side, it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Let's go.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his second TD catch of the season.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They put Pickens in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A give left side. Here's Williams. And he's in. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
The kick is good.
Good drives. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll run with Irving. They work forward to the 40-yard line. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Tampa.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Cowboys 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14
6
yards.
catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That's complete. Cavante Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
They put Pickens in motion. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll run on second down. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Here we go. 60 inches.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This is Irving. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
That one is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will remain a 3-score game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Boswell set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
In motion, Flair. To the air now on 1st and 10.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now again on the ground, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Well, left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. 19.
Up the middle they go. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit.
Buccaneers 35. Cowboys 24. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Irving. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready. Set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
In motion, Lamb. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Clothing. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 25, here's second down and 7.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. What can they do here on third down and 7? Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll drop to throw. Going right, it's taken into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And his 2nd touchdown tonight.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
42. Cowboys 31.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. Taken at about the 6. Yeah. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 8 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third, they need 8.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
To return, it is Turpin. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Cowboys, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Dallas.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Cowboys.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Cowboys. Are going to come away with the football.
Mike, we hear that turn.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. His throw left side is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 19.
He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Okay, break.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd down.
Go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Open space inside the 10. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
60 Bison.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
What will they do on this play? Third down, needing 8.
Ready? Bravo 80. Ready?
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's first down.
Let's go.
He'll run. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Aubrey good with the extra point. Cowboys will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Let's go now. 70 left.
Back to the air one more time. That one into the hands of Hill. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock is stopped. 21 seconds to go in the game.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Tampa.